I'll be focusing primarily on our Cerro Las Manitas project located in Durango, Mexico, but I will also touch on other exploration projects that we have in the company. And yes, I will be making forward-looking statements as I go through the presentation, so please be warned. The main focus of the company is the flagship at Cerro Las Manitas. It's a silver lead zinc project located in Durango, Mexico. It's currently one of the largest and highest grade undeveloped silver-based projects in the world, with indicated and inferred resources totaling 302 million silver equivalent ounces at an average grade of about 255 grams per ton silver equivalent. Is located in a well-established mining district in Durango, Mexico. We're surrounded by producing and past producing projects. We filed a PEA in July of 2024. This called for a 17-year life of mine. It's an underground mine, sulfide mineralization with robust project economics, very strongly leveraged to both silver and zinc. It features high revenues and free cash flow. We own the project 100%. There are no royalties on the project. And we've just completed a financing. Our treasury is at $4.6 million. And so we have enough money to continue working through the project through 2025 and into 2026. We've had a new acquisition in the company. It's called the NASA's project. I'll touch on that later in the presentation. Again, it's within a new emerging world-class exploration district. A quick look at the capital structure. We've, I think, come off a little bit since February 18th, but at 24 cents, we're at about a market capitalization of just under 70 million. However, we do lag a little bit in our enterprise value per ounce in the ground. We think that there's some opportunity there and improvement there. And you can see how we've traded over the over the last couple of years. We feature a experienced management team and board with mine finders with a history of success, particularly in Mexico. And if you go down through the resumes of particularly the board members, you see people that have been involved with the development of some world-class projects like the Peñasquito project, discovery of the San Nicolas project in Zacatecas, and bringing projects like El Limon and Nuestra Senora into production. So a group of people that know what major projects look like. They know how to advance them to production decisions and to get them into production either within the companies that they're operating with or through sale or joint venture of the projects to deeper heeled partners for the benefit of the shareholder. So this is our property package. We have two earlier stage projects, the Oro project and the Hermanas project located in southern New Mexico. But our main focus is right in the heart of the Faja de Plata of north central Mexico, where we have two projects. The flagship is Cerro Las Manitas. It sits in southern Durango, just 70 kilometers away from the city of Durango. And now the recent acquisition, NASA's project, is located immediately adjacent to the Peteria deposit, which Endeavour Silver is now working towards putting that into a mine or turning that into a mine. So I'll focus on Cerro Las Manitas. You can see in terms of the grade tonnage curve, we sit very well and very comparable to some of the larger bulk mineable deposits or larger deposits, larger tonnage deposits. They tend to be lower grade. We have very comparable resource size, and we compare quite favorably as well to some of the high margin projects. So with Cerro Las Manitas, we sit on the edge of the interior altiplano of north central Mexico. So we're out of the mountains. As I like to joke, we're out in the middle of the bean fields, not the marijuana fields. It makes it a very safe jurisdiction to be working in. We're located just 70 kilometers to the northeast of Durango, Mexico. We have two federal highways running right through the project. There's a rail line running through the project, power line running right through the project. Very easy access. Our base of operations is the town of Guadalupe, Victoria. It's a 15-minute drive to get to the project. We utilize local people, our geologists, our Mexican nationals, one of them from Durango, other from just outside of Mexico. We utilize local people for their geotechnical staff, as well as, again, Mexican nationals to work as legal and administration for the company. So effectively, the face of Southern Silver within Mexico is is Mexican, as it should be. And this is Cerro Las Manitas, the hill of little mines that we're turning into one large mining district. We have identified at this point 7 different deposits. They wrap around a central intrusion, and it's basically the scar-altered halo is that little ridge that forms the Cerro. It provides, the potential for, sort of hub and spoke type opportunities with multiple different headings and portals feeding into one centralized milling facility. And here's my geology slide. You have a central intrusion in that pink or purple color, and the distribution of the the known deposits currently around that central intrusion. Most of the mineralization is localized in the scar-altered halo around the intrusion, and you get some mineralization localized in adjacent structures, like you can see on the right graphic with the Blind El Sol Los Victorias, as well as that little bit sticking out in the Mina Labacona target, as well as probably later structurally controlled mineralization. So we filed a PEA in July 2024. This is what it looks like. 17-year mine life, life of mine production 11.4 million ounces silver equivalent. Years 1 to 8 is 14.4. The all-in sustaining costs at 13.3, initial capex $388 million. This provides an after-tax NPV at a 5% discount of $501 million, with an after-tax internal rate of return of 21.2. I would also note that the PEA prices are $23 silver and $18.50 gold. So we are certainly seeing on the precious metal side much higher prices these days, and projections, if Peter is to be believed, to be going much higher in terms of the precious metals. And again, just rendering of where some of the exploration opportunities are with the project. On the west side, we were focused on the west side of the Cerro first off, and we drilled that down to about 1 kilometer below surface, mineralization to 1 kilometer below surface. On the eastern side, it's only been drilled down to about 500 meters below surface. So not only do you have gaps in the current block models and mineralization that may wrap around the north end of the Cerro, but you also have a deeper projection of mineralization sort of in that 500 meter to, or potential for mineralization extending in that 500 meter to a kilometer below surface. So we think that there are, millions of tons available for future exploration on the project to potentially upside the current PEA model. So we have, further opportunities, mine life extension through exploration. I've just reviewed that. There's other engineering opportunities that you could tighten up within the economics, and that would help the project. And in the meantime, we're working on our ESG and permitting, looking at the pathway to production as we work through baseline studies and social engagement and other features. Very quickly on the Nazas project, as I'm running out of time here, is located immediately adjacent to the Pitarrilla deposit. It's only 15 kilometers away. The vendors are the same project generators that identified the initial Pitarrilla project, and so it's Perry Durning, Bud Hillemeyer at La Cuesta. These claims were explored around the same time as Pitarrilla, but then after Silver Standard decided to sell Pitarrilla to Endeavour Silver and pull out of Mexico, the project was returned to the vendors, and then we've had an opportunity to look at it last fall and decided to take the jump into this, what we believe is an excellent exploration play. We've got 5 claims totaling 2,200 or just under 2,200 hectares. High potential for oxide gold silver, mineralization near surface, structurally controlled epithermal veins, a little bit deeper, structurally controlled, porphyry related mineralization, as well as adjacent replacements. Now of note, Endeavour Silver is focused on the manto, so it's a replacement style mineralization that occurs in the very same stratigraphy that we have located on this project. And we may even have a little bit of an advantage in that there are some up-thrown blocks, down-thrown blocks, so we have that entire stratigraphy that is represented at Pitarrilla, and on this property, and some of it coming out to surface, and various bits of it coming out to surface. Excellent exploration potential. We have a vast database, a number of different targets to follow up. We're now in the process of permitting and getting ready for drilling, and we would hope to be drilling in Q3 of 2025. We also have the Oro and the Hermanus project, but I've run out of time, so I'll just move into the last slide. CLM, underground mine and world-class mining district. It's infrastructure-rich area, easy access into the projects. It's a sizable silver and zinc project with significant upside, and the new acquisitions represent further value to the company moving forward. Thank you very much.